We have 2 weeks left in the year before we go on our Christmas hiatus. You know, I'm not a big fan of any kind of hiatus. I would prefer just to work, but it is taxing. It is grueling, of course. And there's a lot of infrastructure here that requires me to work all day, every day, Monday to Friday, with some extra work on the weekends, usually meetings.
Oh, man, it's such a tough job, dude. Remember when all these guys were fucking yelling at me because of a misunderstanding, a clip that was, again, boosted on Reddit and shit, where I talked about how streaming actually is soul sucking in a different way, where it like eradicates your social battery in ways that, in my experience at least, like other social aspects of a regular 9-to-5 never did. Having said that, of course, I obviously understand the privileged position that I'm in. And all of these guys went crazy with that. They love talking about that. All these like anti-union, anti-labor motherfuckers, from Keemstar down to like Tim Pool, Bench Bureau, everybody was like running victory laps around that. Here's Timothy Pool talking about how he's just working so hard. Little baby working so hard. First of all, I stream 7 to 9 hours every single day, 7 days a week. Now, maybe we'll say 6 days a week. Tim Pool, on the other hand, goes live for what? 2 hours, 3 hours? However many times a week? The fuck's this guy talking about?
But we have to have these conversations, and I have been, with the people, our contractors, people we work with, our vendors, partners. We cannot keep going as status quo. Something has to change. The cost of running.
Just got laid off from my job at Timcast. If anyone has any leads on a podcast producer gigs, let me know. Yeah, this is a strange time to admit this, but yes, we fired March and he started working at Timcast, and I guess he got fired from Timcast as well. What a bad streak of luck for this guy, huh? Now, do I trust Tim Pool is actually going to quit podcasting? No, don't threaten me with a good fucking time. It's not going to happen. He says this every goddamn year, okay? He says this every goddamn year, dude. I don't think he's quitting.
Timcast IRL Studio and the projects around it exceeds the amount of money it brings in. That's just that breaking point, isn't it, for any business? If you need $100 to, run your restaurant, but you're only bringing 90, you go out of business. The issue? The cost isn't cameras or lights.
All crowdsourced entertainment gets a boost in sales when you claim having to quit. If things are going fine and you fake this, then you make big bucks from a grift. I think things are not going fine because of the same shit that I was talking about with Ben Shapiro. Things are not going fine because these guys actually do have a lot of employees and stuff. When they're not actually getting a shit ton of right-wing big ticket donors to prop up their franchise, they have to downsize. You want to understand like what his mentality, what his brain looks like. Yeah. A lot of things start making sense about Tim Pool when you realize that he actually doesn't have education beyond the 4th grade level. Or 7th grade? Is it 7th grade? The hardest grade? Yeah, that's why. 4th grade is when shapes get pretty tough. Anyway, my point, he dropped out at 14. His dad said it was 4th grade. He says he dropped out at 14. Anyway, bro got left behind, okay? No child left behind. Tim Pool said, bet, I'll show you what. Yeah, he looked at middle school and said, that's a woke institution. Yeah, algebra is woke. Like fiscal responsibility, I suspect, is not a strong suit, as evidenced by the many different insane advertisement campaigns that Tim Pool has actually dumped a shitload of money into, whether it be putting a billboard on Times Square or whether it be putting a billboard everywhere, really. I mean, if you go around the country, you will see Tim Pool's face on the side of highways. Not exactly certain as to how much real eyeballs and real donations that translates to. It could also be the shit ton of money he dumped into purchasing a skate park just as a flex when the locals did not want him to participate in a competition there. It could be the money that he spent on decals that he got purchased as a form of marketing on NASCAR and a NASCAR car. It could also be the money that he dumped into launching a music career. I don't know. Or the fact that he has to pay people to be his friend. The point is, he's done all of those things, but at the same time, while he's done all of those things and his burn rate has gone up year over year, his numbers have actually not gone up. So he's not actually bringing in a new audience or even reaching the same level of prominence that he once did with his commentary. If you go look at his, let's take a look, Social Blade Tim Pool. I wonder where he's at. Oh, he's got a C+ grade. That's not good. Even my YouTube channel has a higher grade than that. 1.4 million subs, 3.2 million views in the last 30 days. That's like not even a third of the views that I get on the HasanAbi channel. Things start to make sense.
There's a platform called...
when you look at his view counts, 62,000, 27,000, 37,000, 8.6 thousand. These view counts are fucking abysmal, dude. His other YouTube channel, the big one with 2.58 million subscribers. Let's take a look at that. Maybe that one's a little bit better. Right? This is a different one, right? Yeah. This one has 2.58 million. This one has 1.47 million. Okay. This is the main channel that he has. 13K, 46K, 13K, 26K, 52K. You just can't fucking sustain any business. All the while, Candace Owens is actually calling out Timothy Poole right now to an audience of 152,000 people. Tim Poole tried to do the thing that many other content demons do, which is identify a popular right-wing figure and attack them for like the last month or so. Initially posting snide remarks about Candace Owens and subtweeting Candace Owens, and then directly talking about Candace Owens. Let's take a look at how Candace Owens is dealing with it.
So there's a lot to unpack there. First and foremost, what you are seeing right there is on a display of testosterone. Men that speak to women like this are not tough guys, okay? What you are seeing is actually a display of estrogen. Everything he is doing there is somebody who is not a man. He
said, Tim Poole, you actually have hair under that beanie.
Secondly, Tim Poole doesn't even have the intellect to understand that we put him in the thumbnail because he accused me in a full episode with Milo Yiannopoulos, which we showed.
Let's take a look. Hold on. Let's watch what
to attack me in this moment. So take a listen to Tim Poole.
Let's see what Timmy PP had to say.
Candace Owens is a f***ing evil scumbag. She is a degenerate. She is burning everything down, and she's gloating and smiling while she does it. And you know what you told me? She has no security. She doesn't deal with the shit we have to deal with. She's a piece of shit. She's making everyone...
The last time I saw him this enraged was when he was talking about Ukraine is the enemy of mankind. Oh my God, he hit the soy slam. Wow. Calm down, Timmy.
Everyone else suffer, and all of these conservatives out there that send me these messages have no balls to call her out. More and more people have started doing it. They send me these messages. Good for you, Tim. Good for you, Tim. I wasn't the first person to do it. I'm not going to take credit for that. But don't DM me like I did something for you as you cower, cower, scared that she'll put you on her thumbnail and claim you benefited. Done with these people.
She has security, just not on the level of you.
Oh, yeah. The
girls are fighting. Ah! This is so sick. Oh my God.
Right there is on a display of testosterone. Men that speak to women like this are not tough guys, okay? What you are seeing is actually a display of estrogen. Everything he is doing there is somebody who is not a man, he is not tough, and he would never dare to speak to a man like that. So this little, and I really like, he's a small person for this, a very small person who is also theatrical, Timothy Smollett, pretending like he is braving the wilderness for being what? The 110th thousand person who's making a video about Candace Owens. That's what he's pioneering right now. Oh my gosh, so original. Like, is he going to call Donald Trump evil in 2016? This is the storm that he's...
hold on now. Candace, you did that too. Candace, you did that too.
He is a fundamentally weak man for what he did there. He should apologize. He won't. I don't care what happens to his platform. He's now essentially trying
Candace
out.
Owens
He's
literally
under
had a
financial
website.
Pressure. He's trying out for Zionist.
Candace Owens literally had a website shitting on Donald Trump in
I
2016.
hope it happens for you, Tim. I hope it makes you happy. But to do that to someone who has never done anything to you other than disagree with you.
You said about this is a fucking, why are we watching this? I don't know, because 154,000 people are currently watching you.
I focused my content on you, and anytime your name has come up, it has been because you have explicitly been attacking me. You are a coward. You are less than a man, okay? You are behaving, your type right there is like a person who's having financial issues. Get your affairs in order and stop blaming me, because I'm actually traversing down the path that hasn't been traveled by standing up and saying that something corrupt happened and Charlie Kirk was assassinated. And I don't care.
She's both right and wrong. Her conspiracies are so fucking insane that like she kind of is reinventing the game.
Cold outside.
Oh my God. And she hit the ad break. Yo, that's awesome. She is so goated with this. She literally will insta-lock an ad in between like controversy, whatever the fuck's going on. She'll just go, boom, ad break, bitch.